وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك وأتوجه إليك بنبيك نبي الرحمة محمد صلى الله عليه وآله. يا أبا القاسم يا رسول الله، يا إمام الرحمة، يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا. يا أبا الحسن يا أمير المؤمنين، يا علي بن أبي طالب، يا حجة الله على خلقه، يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع. يا فاطمة الزهراء يا بنت محمد، يا قرة عين الرسول، يا سيدتنا ومولاتنا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيحة عند الله اشفعي لنا. يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها المجتبى يا ابن رسول الله، يا حجة الله على خلقه، يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها. يا أبا عبد الله يا حسين بن علي أيها الشهيد يا ابن رسول الله، يا حجة الله على خلقه، يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله. يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن الحسين، يا زين العابدين يا ابن رسول الله، يا حجة الله على خلقه، يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها. يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها الباقر يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها. يا أبا عبد الله يا جعفر بن محمد أيها الصادق يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها. اشفع لنا. يا أبا الحسن يا موسى بن جعفر أيها الكاظم يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها. يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى أيها الرضا يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع. يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها التكي الجواد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا أبا حسني يا علي بن محمد أيها الهادي النقي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها الله يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها الزكي العسكري يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله يا وسي الحسن والخلف الحجة أيها القائم المنتظر يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله يا وجيها عند الله حاجات يا سادتي ومغالي إني توجهت بكم أئمتي وعدتي ليوم فقري وهاجتي إلى الله وتوسلت بكم إلى الله واستشفعت بكم إلى الله فاشفعوا لي عند الله واستنقذوني من ذنوبي عند الله فإنكم وسيلتي إلى الله وبحبكم وبقربكم أرجو نجاة من الله فكونوا عند الله رجائي يا سادتي يا أولياء الله صلى الله عليهم أجمعين ولعن الله أعداء الله ظالميهم من الأولين والآخرين آمين رب العالمين. اللهم
اور محمد وآل محمد صلوات.
میرے غازی کہاں ہو، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، تیرے جاگیر سے چل پڑا قافلہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو. اے میرے باوفا ہے بہن بیریدا، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، تیرے جاگیر سے چل پڑا قافلہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو. تجھ کو دیکھے بنا چین آتا نہیں، نوک نیزہ پہ سر تیرا ملتا نہیں، میں زیارت کروں کس طرح یہ بتا، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، تیرے جاگیر سے چل پڑا قافلہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو. لاج رکھ لو بہن کی برادر میرے، خاک مقتل میرے سر کا پردہ بنے، حکم دے دو ذرا منتظر ہے ہوا، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، تیرے جاگیر سے چل پڑا قافلہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو. تیرے بازو مجھے راستے نے ملے، میں نے چادر سمجھ کر وزر پر رکھے، بازو سے تیرا پوچھتی ہوں پتا، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، تیرے جاگیر سے چل پڑا قافلہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو. دیکھ کر بہن کو دشت میں ننگ زر، کیا حیا گئی چھپ گئی ہوں کدھر، خود جلی آؤں گی تم بتا دو ذرا، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، تیرے جاگیر سے چل پڑا قافلہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو، اے میرے باوفا، اے بہن بیردہ، میرے غازی کہاں ہو. صلوات.
اکبر محمد وآل محمد صلوات. اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں. اصغر کے خون سے میں نے دیکھو وضو کیا ہے، اس امتحان میں اس نے یہ سرخ رو کیا ہے. اس کی لحد بنا کر اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں. میں کس قدر ہوں پیاسا اما بتاؤں کیوں کر، سوکھا گلا تھا اتنا چلتا نہیں تھا خنجر، قبضے میں رکھ کے کوثر اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں. میں کیسا باپ تھا جو ہے دور امتحانی، روتی رہی سکینہ میں دے سکا نہ پانی. غائے یقین کیوں کر اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں. غوروں کے دوڑنے سے پامال ہو چکا ہوں، کیا بھی میں وہی ہوں، حیران سوچتا ہوں. ناقابل پیمبر اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں. دل غم سے چاک بھی ہے، زخموں میں خاک بھی ہے، اڑتے ہوئی نظر میں خیموں کے راکھ بھی ہے. زینب کا ہے خلاصہ اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں، اما غریب ہوں میں. آپ آ گئی ہے اماں، یاد آ رہا ہے بچپن، وہ ساتھ ساتھ چلنا، آگے اپنے گھر کا آنگن، اب خاک کا ہے بستر، اماں غریب ہوں میں، اماں غریب ہوں میں، اماں غریب ہوں میں، اماں غریب ہوں میں، اماں غریب ہوں میں۔ پر محمد والی محمد صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم۔
صلو نبی۔ اے میرے لاڈلے میرے اصغر، 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 ماں یہ کہتی تھی اے نونہار، میری عزت کا رکھنا خیال، ماں یہ کہتی تھی اے نونہار، میری عزت کا رکھنا خیال، اپنے دادا کا بن کے جلال، میری عزت کا رکھنا خیال، اپنے بابا پہ ہو کر فدا، کرنا حق دودھ کا تم ادا، اپنے بابا پہ ہو کر فدا، کرنا حق دودھ کا تم ادا، ہائے ہائے ورنہ مادر کو ہوگا محال، ماں یہ کہتی تھی اے نونہار، میری عزت کا رکھنا خیال، جاگو اماں کے دل کے سکون، تم پہ نادے علی دم کروں، جاگو اماں کے دل کے سکون، تم پہ نادے علی دم کروں، ہائے ہائے رن میں پہلا ہے تیروں کا جال، ماں یہ کہتی تھی اے نونہار، میری عزت کا رکھنا خیال، میں نے مانا ہو تشنا جگر، پانی پینا نہیں مانگ کر، میں نے مانا ہو تشنا جگر، پانی پینا نہیں مانگ کر، ہائے ہائے تشنگی چاہے کر دے نڈال، ماں یہ کہتی تھی اے نونہار، میری عزت کا رکھنا خیال، ہائے ریحان اصغر کی ماں، देखो मासूम को लोरिया, हाय रेहान असगर की माँ, देखो मासूम को लोरिया, हाय हाय रो के कहती रही मेरे लाल, माँ ये कहती थी ये नौनिहाल, मेरी इज्जत का रखना ख्याल। सल्लल्लाहु नबी।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our guest speaker, Dr. Akber Mithani, respected elders, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, the ladies' morning majalis tomorrow will begin at 10:30 a.m. with Amal, to be followed by the regular majlis program. This will be at the Mahfil at Panjatan in Almont. And tomorrow evening, the program will inshallah start here at 7 p.m. Beginning Thursday, the ladies' majalis programs will be held here at the center here. And on Thursday, after the Zohrain prayers, there will be Amal of Hazrat Abbas. This is for ladies. This coming Saturday, September 30th, there will be a blood drive outside beginning at 6 p.m. There will also be free flu shots made available by Walgreens Pharmacy for those 18 years and older. It's free, but those interested are requested to bring their insurance cards. For any questions, please contact Sajid Agiwala or Sakina Hasham Sharif. Tonight's niyaz is sponsored for the following marhumin: Sayyid Muhammad Ali Bakari, Marhum Razia Ali Bakari, Marhum Sayyid Zain Naki, Marhuma Zaina Razia Connolly, Marhum Ghulam Hussain Banatwala, and Marhuma Zainab Bai Banatwala, sponsored by Hussain and Abbas Bakari. Marhum Haider Ali Rajbali Darsi, Marhum Amir Ali Rajbali Darsi, sponsored by family members. Marhum Shakir Mukhi, sponsored by family members. Al-Fatiha. Also an update, we'll be having Noha Khan Shahid Baltistani with us on Saturday, not Friday. Tonight's Surah Yasin was sponsored for Isal Sawab of Marhum Ahmad Khalfan, Marhuma Zainab Bai Ahmad Khalfan, Marhum Ahmad Ali Amir Khalfan, sponsored by family members. One more Al-Fatiha, please. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, salawat.
Let's recite one Surah Fatiha for Shafa'i Mariz, if you don't mind, please, for all those people who are in difficulty, who are going through some problems, illnesses. Some of them are having procedures done in the hospital. All the mu'mineen who are here, they may have family members, friends who are in difficulty, who are going through illnesses. And I ask you also to pray for my mother as well, for her quick recovery. So let's recite one Fatiha for Shafa'i Mariz, please. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين شفيع المذنبين وخاتم النبيين نبينا وشفينا وحبيب قلوبنا وطبيب نفوسنا أبي القاسم محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإليك يا رب نسبت وجهي وإليك يا رب مددت يدي فبعزتك استجب لدعائي وبلغني منايا ولا تقطع من فضلك رجائي واكفني شر الجن والإنس من أعدائي يا سريع الرضا اغفر لمن لا يملك إلا الدعاء فإنك فعال لما تشاء يا من اسمه دواء وذكره شفاء وطاعته غنى ارحم من رأس ماله الرجاء وسلاؤه البقاء يا سابغ النعم يا دافع النقام يا نور المستوحشين في الظلم يا عالما لا يعلم صل على محمد وآل محمد وافعل بما أنت أهل وصلى الله على رسوله والأئمة الميامين من آله وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد وفرقانه الحميد وهو أصدق الصادقين وقوله الحق أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون آمنا بالله وصدق الله العلي العظيم صلوات الله محمد. Respected scholars, elders of the community, my brothers and sisters in Islam, Salamun alaykum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمسابنا بأبي عبد الله الحسين عليه الصلاة والسلام. We are in a constant battle, in a constant state of battle against the dunya. The manifestation of this dunya, the way this world manifests itself to us, is in the form of hardships and struggles. And I can assure you that there is not a person in this Hussainiyah today who has not come across hardships or struggles or adversities in their life. One of the purposes, of course, of these adversities and hardships and struggles is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does that in order to test us. And He has articulated this very well in Surah Al-Ankabut, which is the surah that I recited, the ayah that I recited from this surah. And it is, of course, one of the surahs that we recite on the 23rd night of Shahr Ramadan, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Alif Lam Mim, أَحَسِبَ النَّاسُ أَن يُتْرَكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا وَهُمْ لَا يُفْتَنُونَ. It's a rhetorical question that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks. And He says that, do people think that they will be left alone because they say we believe and that they will not be tested? It's a question. So even after believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is clear that you will be tested. And the reason you will be tested, Allah says, is to find out that whom from you has the best of deeds. Not just good deeds. Ahsanul amal is the words that are used in the Quran. Who has the best of the deeds. And we need to sometimes use this adversity in a way in which we can elevate ourselves towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, of course, there are many reasons why we get adversities, why we have struggles, and why we have calamities in our lives. And there is very deep philosophy behind each of these reasons. And after yesterday, I am not going to give you the deep philosophy because I know it was a little bit heavy for people yesterday. So I'm not going to go into the deep philosophy. We'll start having a conversation at a practical level, right? Inshallah, even Ahmed Bhai will be able to concentrate today. It won't be that deep. So there are many reasons, behind having adversities and calamities. The first reason is that Allah wishes to create an awareness in the human being. Perhaps you are doing something that is evil. Perhaps you are committing something that's not in the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the adversity is a means of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warning you, giving you a warning that, look, you better wake up. In fact, if you look at the levels of spirituality, and when I talked about it yesterday in Irfan, the first level usually is called the level of yagsa, which is awakening. So sometimes this awakening is to give you a warning. It's an opportunity for us to evaluate our own nafs. It's an opportunity for us to reflect and ponder and say to ourselves, am I doing something that I should not be doing? And is that why I am having this adversity and calamity within myself? Think that time when the adversity comes, that do I have some sort of a moral deficiency within my own self? Do I have some moral deficiency in my character that Allah is reminding me of it? And you know that that's very important because Quran is saying, Quran is shifa'un lima fi sudur. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the Quran is a healing for your heart. It is a healing for that character inside of your heart that may not be in alignment with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's one of the reasons for why you have an adversity. Another reason why we get adversity is that sometimes we become heedless of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And especially when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you ni'mat, when He gives you gifts and blessings, it is at those times that we become heedless of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We forget about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But when you get adversity, what happens? You immediately go into the musalla, right? Now that salat that we were missing, now it doesn't miss. Because now there is some selfishness. We want something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sometimes the adversity comes because we are heedless of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He wants to remind you and say to you that, look, I'm here, man. You got to connect. I'm still here. And I control everything. The third reason, of course, is as this particular ayah says, that it may be a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, whenever we say it's a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, don't think of it as the way that we give tests to people, right? So the way we give somebody a test is to see, I give you a test, you pass or you fail. And if you fail, then you have a punishment. Right? It's not like that with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to test you is because He wants to elevate that human being. He wants that human being to be able to grow and develop himself. And He knows that this human being is not able to grow until I test him with some adversities. Until I challenge him, he is not going to be able to grow. So it's a form of a challenge for the human being to be in adversity. He wants you to attain higher levels of spirituality. That is why he tests you. And he wants to see that if you get tested, are you still going to remain connected to him or not? You know, Ayatollah Gul Paygani, marhum, may Allah give him a status amongst the Ahlul Bayt in Jannah, inshallah. Ayatollah Gul Paygani, he once became sick. He became very sick and he was hospitalized. And he had some visitors that obviously went to see him. You know, it's good to go and see a sick person. If you didn't know, I thought I'd just tell you, right? You know, it's good to go and see a sick person. If somebody is sick, you know, you don't want to be just engrossed in your own day-to-day life. Once in a while, if there is an old person in the community who's sick, go visit that person. Don't stay too long, you know, until, you know, the wife of that poor person has to make you bhajia and Zanzibari mix and all of that. Just go for a few minutes, say salams, and then you come back home. So they went to see Ayatollah Gul Paygani in hospital. And they saw that he was saying, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, he was doing a tasbih of Alhamdulillahi Rabbil, no complicated tasbih, just Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So this man asks Ayatollah Gul Paygani, he says that, you know, why are you saying Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen? It doesn't make sense because you are right now suffering. You are going through a lot of adversity and you're going through suffering. So why Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen? And Ayatollah Gul Paygani said to him, he replied, he said, look, this illness that I have, this suffering that I'm going through, he says that either it is a warning for me, either it is Allah who is warning me to think and reflect on what I'm doing. And maybe I'm doing something that I should not be doing. Or he says it is a means for me to elevate myself to higher levels of spirituality. That is why he is testing me. Or he said, it is a result of my sins. And the fact is that he is so merciful that he wants me to purify myself of the sins in this world. That's probably why I have it. So he says, everywhere I look, whatever the cause may be, they are all to my benefit. So why should I not be thankful to him? Look at how the mindset is, right? Adversity and calamities will never leave you, right? It never stops. And a man approached Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, and he began to complain to the Imam, and he said to the Imam that I have problems. I have poverty, and my health is not good. I'm really stressed out, you know. And he started to outline some of his issues, some of the adversities that he was facing. The Imam listened. And when he was done, the Imam said to him, okay, I will pray for you. So the man left. He came the following week back to the Imam. And he said to the Imam, he said, yeah, those problems that I told you a week ago, they're all gone. They're all better. But now I have some new problems. I'm having this problem, and I'm having this problem at home, and I'm having this problem, and my wife beats me up. Well, I actually don't think he said my wife beats me up. But anyway, you know, he said, I'm having this problem and all of these problems. At that time, the Imam says to him that, look, you are expecting something from this dunya that it cannot give you. You are expecting something from this dunya that it cannot give you. He said, instead of asking for a stress-free and a struggle-free life, pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that whilst you go through this hardship, your iman is protected. That's what you should pray. Because as you all know, the reality is that, you know, the adversity of this dunya can either build you, raise you to a higher level, or it can destroy you. The choice is yours. It can either build you or it can destroy you. And we have seen this, right? People who go through adversity, and the first thing that is sacrificed is the deen. The deen is the first thing that is sacrificed. The first complaint is against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See, we live in this culture of complaint, right? Blame. When an adversity comes, we either blame Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or we blame shaitan. We never want to look within ourselves as to what the problem is. And the first thing that we run towards is the dunya. That's the first thing that we run towards. However, we need to find Allah in every ounce of our adversities. We need to look for Allah in every ounce. You see that in Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. You know, after the events of Karbala, Imam was almost under house arrest because they did not want the Bani Umayyah did not want an uprising. So he was not even allowed to guide the people. He was so closely monitored. But what does he do? He takes that adversity and instead he starts to develop du'as. He starts to create du'as, and in those du'as, he articulates the concept of morality and ethics, of tawheed, of ma'ad, of all of those things. And he starts to inspire and teach and educate and guide the people in this way. He takes the adversity and he looks for God within the adversity. And that's what he does. He finds Allah in it. We have made decisions in this dunya, right? Because we have allowed the adversity to strip us of our faith, to strip us of our iman. Because, you know, we say, what is the point? What's the point in worshipping Allah if He's going to take my husband away? What's the point in worshipping Allah if He's going to take my mother away, or my son away, or whatever? And you say to yourself, I worshipped him all these years. I used to come every Thursday, man, you know, to the mosque. Driving from Long Island to Queens. An hour and a half sometimes, depending on the traffic. And I still came on Thursday night. And Allah ne koi na mailo. Kali hu mailo New York ma. Bujo koi no tu. This is what we start to say, right? There was nobody else. He just got me. You know, he just picked on me. This is where our iman becomes rattled. But look at what Amirul Mu'mineen says in Dua Kumail. Look at the mindset of this man. Look at how he connects himself and how he finds God. He says, you know, in Dua Kumail, Sabartu ala adhabik, fakayfa asbiru ala firaqik. What a statement he makes. He says, I will take adversity in any way that you give it to me. I will burn in hell and the scorpions and the snakes and whatever it is. I will take all that adversity, but how will I be able to endure my separation from you? Right? Even in that midst of that adversity, he does not lose sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? He does not lose sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He says that even from the depths of hell, he says to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Dua Kumail, he says, even if you put me in the depths of hell with all those, you know, criminals, those ardent criminals of yours, even if you do that to me, I will call out to you. Ya wali al-mu'mineen, Ya ghayat a'mal al-arifin, Ya ghiyath al-mustaghithin, Ya habiba qulub al-sadiqin. He said, even if in that situation, I will not lose sight of you. We are the first ones in adversity. The deen goes, and we run after the dunya. See, our vision is narrow. We live in the moment. That's what we do. We live in the moment. You know, it's like when I was coming here from Vancouver on the aeroplane, right? I was, looking at the window seat, right? I was in the window. And so what you do is when you're landing, you can only see what is in front of you outside of the window that you're sitting in. Right? That's all you can see. You can only see outside of the window that you are looking at. You cannot see beyond it. But Allah does not look at us like that. Allah's vision is vast. He looks at the totality of your life. He looks at the totality of the life, not one window at a time. And when He looks at the totality of your life, He understands, Allah knows. When He looks at the entire life of that human being, He knows that there will come a time when you will realize that had I not gone through that adversity in window number 1, I would never have gone and been in window number 6. He looks at your life in entirety. He knows that, if you are able to endure in this box, you will be able to succeed in this other box. But you need to go through it. Because it's a means for you to grow. It's a means for you to elevate yourself. It's a means for you to get close to Him. And He says that, trust me, I know you better than you know yourself. I created you. I know you. And we sometimes don't have that tawakkul with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes we ask the question is, how do I know if what I'm going through right now in the adversity, how do I know that if it's a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or is it a distraction of shaitan? How do I know that? Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi says, he says that if that adversity brings you close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then know that it is a test of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if it pulls you away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then know that you have been entrapped with shaitan. Now I want you to think about something. It's not philosophical, but it will require you to think. Right? I'll make it very simple. So think about 3 pots of boiling water. Ahmad, are you with me, bud? 3 pots of boiling water is what we're talking about now. 3 pots of boiling water, right? There are 3 pots of boiling water. In one of the pots you put a carrot. In one of them you put an egg. And in one of them you put some coffee. 3 pots of boiling water. One of them you're putting a carrot, one of them you're putting an egg, and one of them you're putting some coffee. What will happen? After a few minutes of the boiling water, the carrot, which was really strong and hard, becomes soft and mushy. Yes? The egg, which was fragile, which was really fragile, now becomes hard and strong. And the coffee dissolves itself in that water and it produces a beautiful beverage for you, worthy of drinking. Yes? We have to now understand this and decide whether we are going to be the carrot or the egg or the coffee. The boiling water is adversity. That boiling water is adversity. You need to now choose, am I going to be the carrot or the egg or the coffee? Because you don't want to be the carrot. You don't want to go in with a strong character when the adversity hits you and you become all soft and mushy and be able to be destroyed. At least you want to be the egg, right? Because you want to make sure that you go there as something fragile, But at least through that adversity, you want to come out of that adversity as being something that is strong, right? And that is hard. But what you really want to do is become the coffee. Because you want to take that adversity and you want to change that adversity into making it something really beautiful. A beverage worthy to be drinking. That's what we have to decide. Are you going to be the carrot? Are you going to be the egg? Or are you going to be the coffee? That's what we need to decide. It's all about the mindset. It's all about how you look at it. You know, the Quran says, Inna ma'al usri yusra. Inna ma'al usri yusra. Yes? The ayat of the Quran, everybody knows this ayat, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, verily, with hardship, after hardship, there is relief. And then he repeats it, after hardship, there is relief. This ayah has been misinterpreted. It has not been interpreted in the right way. Allah is not saying that there is going to be hardship, and then the hardship will go, and then you'll have ease, and you'll have relief. And then there'll be hardship, and the hardship will go, and then you'll have ease, and you'll have relief. That's not what Allah is saying. Allah is saying that you need to find the ease within the hardship. With hardship, he says, there is ease. There is relief within the hardship. You have to find that ease within the calamity. It's all in the mindset. And this is what Karbala teaches us. Karbala teaches us that how the companions of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein were able to find ease and relief within the hardship that they were facing. This is what Karbala teaches us. Who can imagine the hardship that they went through? Who can imagine the hardship that they went through? Yet within that hardship they were able to find ease. It comes from purification. Let me give you some examples of this, right? Look at the story of Hazrat Yusuf, right? Prophet Yusuf. It's one of the most brilliant stories in the Holy Quran, right? Right? Ahsanul Qasas, right? The best of stories. Now, if you look at the story of Yusuf, the women of Egypt, they tried to seduce Yusuf. And he resists, and he abstains. Since he was disobedient to them, Yusuf is sent to the prison by Zulaykha, because he resisted the advances of the women of Egypt. As Yusuf enters the prison, look at the mindset of Yusuf. Yusuf is saying, قَالَ رَبِّ السِّجْنِ أَحَبُّ إِلَيَّ مِمَّا يَدْعُونَنِي إِلَيْهِ وَإِلَّا تَصْرِفْ عَنِّي كَيْدَهُنَّ أَسْبُ إِلَيْهِنَّ وَأَكُنْ مِنَ الْجَاهِلِينَ. As Yusuf enters the prison, he is thanking his Lord. And he is saying to his Lord that I thank you for putting me into prison, because by putting me into prison, you have now ensured that I am not going to be exposed to the advances of the women of Egypt. I am afraid that if I had been in that situation, I may have sinned. So by putting me in prison, I want to thank you because you have taken me away from that situation. Look at how he has used an adversity and he has found relief and ease within the adversity. If you look, for example, another example is our seventh holy Imam, Imam Musa al-Qadhim salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. It's a great Imam, Babul Hawaij. Wallahi, you know, if you have any hajat, give the wasila of this Imam. Babul Hawaij. The seventh Imam, you know, you look at him, he was put from one jail to another jail. He was in different jails. He went into this one jail And the jail was so small that not only was he not able to sit, it was in a dungeon, it was so narrow that not only was he able to stand, he was not able to stand in that jail, he was not even able to sit inside that jail. He had to be in a crawling position in order to fit in that jail. But as the Imam goes into that jail, what was his first reaction? His first reaction was that he thanked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He thanks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he says to Allah that I had always wanted you to give me an opportunity so that I may have been able to worship you in the way you deserve to be worshipped. Now you have put me in this jail, I will be in sajda all the time and I will worship you the way you deserve to be worshipped. Look at how he takes an adversity and he looks at the ease within the adversity. He looks at the positivity within the adversity. Let me give you another example of Hazrat Yusuf. I like Prophet Yusuf. I'll give you another example of Prophet Yusuf. He was the king of Egypt, right? The second in command, right? He was the king of Egypt. And when his brothers found out, that this was Yusuf, and then Yaqub, they went to get their father Yaqub. And now Yaqub was going to meet with Yusuf. Imagine Yaqub, the father who cried for Yusuf so much that he became blind because of his crying for Yusuf. After so many years, his most beloved son, he's now going to meet his most beloved son after so many years. Yaqub meets Yusuf in Egypt. Imagine what a moment that would be, right? Amazing moment when this one prophet, the father, meets the other prophet, Yusuf. When they meet and they start to talk, Yaqub asks Yusuf a question. And he says to Yusuf, Yusuf, tell me, how did your brothers behave with you? Amazing question. Now I gotta tell you, man, if I'd been in Yusuf's position and I would have been asked this question, I would have poured it out, right? I would have said they took me to the well, they kicked me around like a soccer ball, and then they stuck me and threw me in the well, and I would have just said everything. I wouldn't have stopped at any detail. Look at the response of Yusuf. Yusuf says to Yaqub, "Oh my father, do not ask me how they behaved with me. Ask me how my Lord favored me." Finding the relief and ease within the adversity. Finding Allah within the adversity. That's the challenge that we have. And you see this in Karbala. When Janab Zainab salamullahi alayha, this is not a deserving salawat for Janab Zainab, wallahi. When Janab Zainab alayhi salam, when she comes, in the courtyard of Ibn Ziyad, and Ibn Ziyad in a very rude way taunts her, and he says to her that, what do you think about what Allah did to your brother? It's the concept of jabr, which is not my topic today, but he's blaming Allah for it, right? He said, what do you think about what Allah did to your brother? Look at the response of Janab Zainab. She says, "Ma ra'aytu illa jamila." She says to Ibn Ziyad, "Ma ra'aytu illa jamila." She said, in Karbala, I did not vision anything except beauty. I have to say to Janab Zainab, what version of Karbala are you talking about? Because the Karbala that I know was full of adversities, was full of calamities. Your brother got martyred. Your other brother's arms got severed. Your children were martyred. You were taken as captives. Your tents were burned. Your veils were snatched away. How can you say that I only visioned beauty in Karbala? This is when you realize that when you have a level of spirituality, that you have raised your level in such a way, then when adversity hits you, you are able to not only see the apparent of that adversity, but you are able to witness the consequence of that adversity. And what Janab Zainab was witnessing was the consequence of the sacrifice of Abu Abdullah in a different realm, not in this dunya, but she was able to witness that in the realm of Barzakh and the hereafter. And when she witnessed that, she said, I did not see anything except beauty. This is very important. It does not mean that they did not have any suffering. You know, if you look at the accounts of the companions of the whole of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, as they were going into the battlefield, you will see that as they were nearing their, martyrdoms, their faces would become enlightened. You saw that they would become happier and happier as they came close to their martyrdom, because they were starting to witness the result of their sacrifice. So they were eager for it. This is what happens, right? It does not mean that they do not feel any suffering. No, they feel it. They feel the suffering, but at the same time, they see the beauty in that adversity. They see Allah in the adversity. This is when you become the wali of Allah. Assalamu alaikum, ya awliya Allahi wa ahibba, we say. They are the wali of Allah. Those are the companions. So the challenge is, are you a carrot? Or are you an egg? Or are you going to be coffee? That's what you have to decide. Right? That's the question. Because adversity will never go away. The reality of this dunya is that we will always be surrounded by struggles and adversity. Sometimes we look at 10 other people and their lives, and we will say, we wish we had their life. Right? You look at 10 other people and their lives and say, I wish I had their life. But we don't realize that adversity is relative. It's not absolute, right? What is adverse to one person may not be an adverse for another person. So whilst you are looking at 10 different people, looking at their lives, there are 10 other people looking at you and saying, I wish I had his life. It's all relative. You know the saying, right? I complained that I had no shoes until I saw a man who had no feet. It's all relative. There's a hadith of our fifth Imam, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. The fifth Imam says that in order for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to elevate His creation, to make His creation more spiritual, in order to elevate the creation to a level that He wishes that His creation be at, He puts them through struggles and hardships. And the Imam says, to the point that people around him, they say, I wonder what he has done to anger Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to bring the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on him. And the fifth Imam said, if these individuals understood what Allah had in store for him as he grows through this adversity, they wouldn't feel sorry for him, they would envy him. And then the fifth Imam says, at the same time, Allah places the riches of this dunya at the feet of some people, and He takes their akhirat away. He takes their hereafter away from them. So, and it gets to the point where the people around them become envious of this person. And they say that, look at all the blessings that this person has. I want to be like him. He is successful. He is wealthy. He's got lots of money. He's got a good house. He's got tons of cars. He's got good family and so on. But then the fifth Imam said, if the people understood what Allah has in store for him in the hereafter, they would not be envious of him. They would thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they are not him. Adversities, my friend, will uncover your capacity. It's time for us to take the dunya and impress Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's time for us to tell him, look, let me show you how I can tackle the adversity, and watch me elevate myself towards you. That's what we need to do. The adversity will not change. It is you and I who have to change. The adversity will not change. We need to submit to the wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How many people do you know, right, where they will tell you that, you know, if I had not gone through this, I would never be in this position today. But when I went through this, I thought the world had ended. It was terrible. I lost my job. But now I'm in a much better job. Had I not lost that job of mine, I would never have strived to be in a much better position. How many times have we come across people like that? That's what adversity does. And the mother of adversities is the mother that we want to talk about today. Ummul Masaib. Janab Zainab Salamullahi alayha. There was a time, when we used to go to Sham, and Sham used to be a place where everybody went for ziyarat. There was a time when her shrine was adorned, where people would sing the praise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we would go and say, Labbaik ya Zainab. Labbaik ya Zainab. And today, she is alone in Sham. There are very few people right now that go and visit this great lady. On the night of Ashura, Abu Abdullah al-Hussein, he goes out of his tent. He goes out of his tent and he starts to look at all the other tents to evaluate what's going on. He comes outside the tent of Rabab and he hears Rabab saying something to Aliyun al-Asghar. And Rabab is saying to Aliyun al-Asghar, she says to Aliyun al-Asghar, oh my child, Asghar, I know that you will have to be sacrificed, but I do not know how you will go into the battlefield. Then he stops in front of one tent. And this is the tent of Janab Zainab. And Janab Zainab is talking to her two sons, Awn and Muhammad. And she's talking to Awn and Muhammad. And she's saying to them that you are the grandchildren of Ja'far al-Tayyar. And you are the grandchildren of Ali ibn Abi Talib. And she says that when Ali Akbar has been sacrificed, O Awn and Muhammad, do not embarrass me and do not hesitate to sacrifice yourself. Awn says to Janab Zainab, O mother, I promise you that you will be proud of us. And then Janab Zainab makes an amazing statement. she says to her two children, Aun and Muhammad, she says, "Oh Aun and Muhammad, promise me one thing. Promise me that in the battlefield, if you reach the river of Furat, you will not drink any water, for you will remember the thirst of Ali al-Asghar, and you will remember the thirst of Sakina." On the day of Ashura, Abu al-Fadl Abbas saw that these two children, Aun and Muhammad, who were ready to go into battlefield, they had their swords in their hands, but their heads were lowered and they were bowed and they were crying. Abu al-Fadl came to these two children and he said to them, "What is the problem?" And the children said to Abu al-Fadl Abbas, "Oh Uncle Abbas, when we go to our uncle Imam Hussein, he refuses to give us permission to go to the battlefield. And when we go to our mother, she all tells us that I've already given you permission and go and fight in the battlefield. Oh Uncle Abbas, we don't know what to do." Now Abbas comes with these two children. He comes with Aun on one side, he comes with Muhammad on the other side. He comes to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein and he says to Imam Hussein, "Oh my Mawla, oh my Aka, Zainab has given you a message. Zainab has said that if you do not give these two children permission, then she herself will come out of the tent to ask you for permission and to ask and come and talk to you." When Hussein heard this, he said to Abu al-Fadl, "Oh Abu al-Fadl, tell Zainab that Hussein is still alive, and as long as Hussein is alive, he will not be able to bear Zainab to leave her tent." Azadaro, Imam Hussein started to cry. He gave permission to Aun and Muhammad to go into the battlefield. Aun and Muhammad now go into the battlefield, suffering from 3 days of hunger and 3 days of thirst. They fight valiantly to the extent that the historians write they get all the way to the tent of Umar ibn Saad. But at that point, Umar ibn Saad now gives the order to surround these two children, and they started to throw arrows and stones at Aun and Muhammad. And then Aun comes with a spear and he strikes the chest of Aun with a spear. Aun says to Muhammad, "Oh Muhammad, give my message to our mother that I did what I could do. I can do no more." But then Muhammad gets struck. These two children fall onto the fields of Karbala. They call out to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. They ask for help for Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein and Abu al-Fadl Abbas rush to the bodies of Aun and Muhammad. Abu al-Fadl holds one body, Abu Abdullah holds another body, and they bring the body back to the tent. When the bodies of Aun and Muhammad come back to the tent, the women folk start to wail, they start to cry. ज़ादारान हुसैन, जब ये बच्चों की लाशें खैमे में आई है तो एक मर्तबा बनु हाशिम की औरतें ने गिरिया और मातम शुरू किया। वाह ना की सदा बुलंद हुई, वाह मुहम्मदा की सदा बुलंद हुई। अब अब्दुल्लाह इमाम ज़ैनब ने एक मर्तबा फिज़ा से पूछा, फिज़ा ज़ैनब कहाँ? फिजा ज़ैनब कहाँ है? ज़ैनब नजर नहीं आ रही है। फिजा ने कहा, आका सानिए ज़हरा खैमे में सजदा शुक्र में है। हाज़ादारो, जब ज़ैनब को ये खबर मिली कि आन और मोहम्मद शहीद हो गए, एक मर्तबा ज़ैनब ने मसल्ला बिछाया, सजदे में गिर पड़ी, हाथ बुलंद किए, रब्बना तकब्बल मिन्ना, ए मेरे अल्लाह मेरी कुर्बानियों को कबूल फरमा। ज़ादारान हुसैन شام غریبہ کے بعد ہر ایک بی بی کسی نہ کسی لاش پہ بیان کرتی تھی. کوئی کہتا تھا ہائے میرا بابا, کوئی کہتا تھا ہائے میرا بیٹا, کوئی کہتا تھا ہائے میری گود اجڑ گئی. عزادار حمید بن مسلم کہتا ہے کہ میں نے دیکھا کہ 2 چھوٹی لاشیں ہیں, 2 چھوٹی لاشیں ہیں جن کا کوئی وارث نہیں, کوئی رونے والا نہیں. میں امام سجاد کے پاس آیا اور میں نے امام سجاد سے پوچھا یا ابن رسول اللہ یہ 2 لاشیں کس کی ہیں, یہ کس کی لاشیں ہیں؟ امام نے کہا حمید یہ میری پھوپھی کی جوڑی ہے, یہ اون اور محمد ہے, کیونکہ میری پھوپھی نے کہا تھا کہ میں اون اور محمد پہ نہیں روؤں گی, اگر روؤں گی تو قاسم کے پامال لاش کو روؤں گی, اگر روؤں گی تو عباس کے دونوں کٹے ہوئے بازو کو روؤں گی, اگر روؤں گی تو میرے ماں جائے حسین کو روؤں گی, یہ اون اور محمد کی لاش ہے. عزادارو آخری کا آخری مصائب پڑھ رہا ہوں, آخری مصائب کا پڑھ رہا ہوں. جب یہ لوٹا ہوا قافلہ واپس مدینے آیا ہے, جب یہ لوٹا ہوا قافلہ واپس مدینے آیا ہے تو ایک مرتبہ جناب زینب اپنے گھر آتی ہے. جناب زینب اپنے گھر آتی ہے اور اپنے گھر کے دروازے کو دق الباب کیا, اپنے گھر کے دروازے کو کھٹکھٹایا. عبداللہ بن جعفر طیار نے دروازے کو کھولا. جب جناب زینب کو دیکھا, عبداللہ نے جناب زینب کو پہچانا نہیں. عبداللہ کہتا ہے بی بی کیا چاہتی ہو, کس لیے آئی ہو, کوئی صدقہ چاہتی ہو؟ جناب زینب نے کہا عبداللہ تم نے زینب کو نہیں پہچانا, زینب کو تم نے نہیں پہچانا. عزادارو اب جناب زینب گھر کے اندر داخل ہوئی ہے. جب جناب زینب گھر کے اندر داخل ہوئی ہے تو ایک کونے میں دیکھا کہ 2 چھوٹے چھوٹے مسلح ہیں, دوسرے کونے میں دیکھا کہ 2 چھوٹے چھوٹے بستر ہے. اب زینب کا کلیجہ تڑپ گیا. ایک مرتبہ اون یاد آ گیا, محمد یاد آ گیا. زینب گر گئی, کہتی ہے واہ اونا, واہ محمد. یا حسین, یا حسین.
زینب سجدے میں ہے, شکر ادا کرتی ہے, ماموں پہ صدقے ہوئے, اونو محمد میرے شہنے صدا دی بہن, مر گئے جائے تیرے بنتے شہب الحسن, مر گئے جائے تیرے مانگ کے پانی کا جام, ہو گئے دونوں تمام, ہائے وہ تشنا دہن, مر گئے جائے تیرے خنجر و تلوار سے تیروں بوچھار سے ہوتے ہی زخمی بدن مر گئے جائے تیرے لاش بیٹوں پہ مادر پکاری قتل ہو گئے اون و محمد دیکھو کیوں کر ہے لاش تمہارے قتل ہو گئے اون و محمد میری جان اٹھو میرے جان گرم رہتی ہے اون و محمد اماں کو پھر گلے سے لگاؤ پیار کر پاس اپنا بلاؤ کیا پڑے اے خاموش بیٹا قتل ہو گئے اون و محمد بیٹا اماں کی حالت کو دیکھو سر کھلا ہے یہ گریان دیکھو ہائے قسمت اس ماں کو کی دیکھو قتل ہو گئے اون و محمد الوداع میرے پیارے جاتے ہو پاس نانی اے بیٹا ہم تو جیتے رہے داغ اٹھانا قتل ہو گئے اون و محمد میری جان اٹھو میری جان گرم رہتی ہے اون و محمد زینب نے رو کر کہا اون و محمد میرے زینب نے مر گئے ہوں میں نہا اون و محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اون و محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر مر گئے ہوں میں نہا اون و محمد گرے ماموں پہ صدقے ہوئے تیغوں سے زخمی ہوئے ماموں پہ صدقے ہوئے تیغوں سے زخمی ہوئے خون میں تڑپتے ہوئے اون و محمد میرے ہوں میں نہا اون و محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا زینب نے رو کر کہا اون و محمد میرے مر گئے ہوں میں محمد میرے بیاہن میں نے رچا دل کا نہ مطلب ہوا بیاہن میں نے رچا دل کا نہ مطلب ہوا روتی رہی میں یہاں اون و محمد میرے مر گئے خون میں نہا اون و زینب نے رو کر زینب نے رو کر کہا اون و محمد میرے ارما تھا بہو پوتے کا ہائے یہ کیا ہو گیا ارما تھا بہو پوتے کا ہائے یہ کیا ہو گیا دل میں میرے رہ گئے اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میں نہا موت میرے شادی کے کپڑے جو ہے کس کو وہ پہناؤں میں شادی کے کپڑے جو ہے کس کو وہ پہناؤں میں دیکھ کر روتی ہوں میں اونو محمد میرے میں نہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا
زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے زینب نے رو کر کہا اونو محمد میرے مر گئے خوں میں نہا اونو محمد کربلائے کربلائے کربو بلا کربلائے کربلائے کربو بلا کربلائے کربلائے کربو بلا صبح عاشور کو اکبر نے دی اذان لیلا پکاری بیٹا تیری آخری اذان کربلائے کربلائے کربو بلا کربلائے بلا صبح عاشور کو اکبر نے دی اذان لیلا پکاری بیٹا تیری آخری اذان کربلائے بلا کربلائے کربلائے بلا صبح عاشور کو اکبر نے دی اذان لیلا پکاری بیٹا تیری آخری اذان کربلائے کربلائے کربو بلا کربلائے کربلائے کربو بلا اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام 1400 برس سے 1400 برس سے اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام 1400 برس سے یہ دنیا قیام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام 1400 برس سے 1400 برس سے اسلام سے حسین حسین سے اسلام 1400 برس سے یہ دنیا میں قیام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام 1400 برس سے 1400 برس سے سجدے میں سر کٹایا گھر بار کو لوٹایا 1400 برس سے ہے دنیا میں قیام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتام اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتم 1400 برس سے 1400 برس سے اسلام سے حسین حسین سے اسلام 1400 برس سے یہ دنیا میں قائم اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتم اسلام کی ہے شان حسین کا ماتم 1400 برس سے 1400 زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے تم فاتحہ شربت سے زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے دلانا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے تم فاتحہ شربت سے گرباد میرے پانی میسر تمہیں ہوئے پہلے تم سکینہ کو پلانا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے تم فاتحہ شربت سے مقتل کی طرف سے تمہیں لے جائیں گے عدلام پیاری کو علمدانہ دکھانا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے تم فاتحہ شربت سے گرباد میرے پانی میسر تمہیں ہوئے پہلے تم سکینہ کو پلانا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے تم فاتحہ شربت سے زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا تم فاتحہ شربت سے دلانا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا زینب میری بہنا دکھیا میری بہنا فاتحہ شربت سے فاتحہ شربت سے یا حسین 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 یا تیری ہستی ہے ایک روشن ستارہ تیری ہستی ہے ایک روشن ستارہ خدا ہے حافظ و ناصر تمہارا زینب بھائی زینب تیری ہستی ہے ایک روشن ستارہ تیری ہستی ہے ایک روشن ستارہ خدا ہے حافظ و ناصر تمہارا زینب بھائی زینب سنبھالو اے علی اکبر کی میاں شاہ لاتے ہیں بڑا احسان ہے دین پر تمہارا زینب بھائی زینب تیری ہستی ہے ایک روشن ستارہ تیری ہستی ہے ایک روشن ستارہ خدا ہے حافظ و ناصر تمہارا زینب زینب سنبھالو اے علی اکبر کی میاں شاہ لاتے ہیں بڑا احسان ہے دین پر تمہارا زینب بھائی زینب تیری ہستی ایک روشن ستارہ تیری ہستی ایک روشن ستارہ خدا ہے حافظ ہائے زین ہائے کربلا والو ہائے کربلا والو ہائے کربلا ہائے کربلا ہو کوئی تمہیں اکبر تھا کوئی تمہیں اصغر تھا کوئی ثانی زہرا ہائے کربلا والو 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 کوئی تمہیں اکبر تھا کوئی تمہیں اصغر تھا کوئی ثانی زہرا ہائے کربلا والو ہائے کربلا والو ہائے کربلا والو ہائے کربلا والو ہائے کربلا آخر کا وقت کہنا کہ میرا کلام ہے سب عاشق حسین کو میرا سلام ہے رسوائی و ملال و مرض سے گناہ سے سب کو بچا لے تجھ کو 72 کا واسطہ حل کیجئے مشکل میری اب دیر ستم ہے عباس علی تم کو سکینہ کی قسم ہے یا موسیٰ کاظم ہمیں آفت سے چھڑاؤ یا موسیٰ کاظم ہمیں آفت سے چھڑاؤ میرے حسن حسین مصیبت سے بچاؤ دنیا نہ ہوگی مگر اسلام رہے گا دنیا نہ ہوگی مگر اسلام رہے گا شبیر بہرحال تیرا نام رہے گا سورۃ البقرۃ الفاتحہ
السلام عليك يا رسول الله أحسن الله لك العزاء في بلدك الحسين السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب أحسن الله لك العزاء في ولدك الحسين السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين أحسن الله لك العزاء في ولدك الحسين السلام عليك يا خديجة الكبرى أم المؤمنين أحسن الله لك العزاء في ولدك الحسين السلام عليك يا أبا محمد الحسن أحسن الله لك العزاء في أخيك الحسين السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك عليكم جميعا سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعل الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين وخصوصا سيدي ومولاي أبو الفضل العباس وأختك زينب وبنتك سكينة وقاسم بن الحسن ومسلم بن أكيل وهاني بن أروى وحبيب بن مظاهر والحر الشهيد الرياء السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام عليك يا علي بن الحسين زين العابدين أحسن الله لك العزاء في أبيك الحسين السلام عليك يا محمد الباكر السلام عليك يا جعفر الصادق السلام عليك يا موسى الكاظم السلام عليك يا علي بن موسى الرضا السلام عليك يا محمد التقي الجواد السلام عليك يا علي النكي السلام عليك يا حسن الأصخري السلام عليك يا صاحب الزمان أجل الله فرجك وسخر الله مخرجك ورزقني الله في الدنيا زيارتك وفي الآخرة شفاعتك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته مع الصلوات